Hi guys, welcome back to TedRedwood Gaming. I'm Ed, and today is Season 2, Episode 4, or just Episode 10 overall, of FC Oss on Football Manager 2018. So we are playing RKC in the league today. As you can see here, we've got a couple of failed promises. Some of them are good, some of them I'm not so bothered by. Quite a few failed promises, and another one well on the way. So yeah, we'll deal with that. But we'll jump into the schedule quickly. So this is the first of the one-game episodes, which might not last long. It depends how the league's starting to look, because I really like playing a lot in between them, but we'll see. Since we last met, so we met for the Telstar game where we won 2-1. So at that point, that was 3 in a row and 2 league wins in a row. So we played Almere City, who are bottom. So I've done all these just before recording today. This was a domination. They somehow found their way level, and it took us a while to get back in front, but get back in front we did. Followed that up again, 1-0 win over Grafschap. We looked solid. We probably should have won by more. And then the two young teams, so Ajax and PSV, really annoying. PSV, obviously worse than Ajax. I'll show you the Wimber-Keeler goal.
So it's actually an Ajax goal kick. They knock it long. It sort of bounces around. This is the last minute of the game. At this point, it's just gone attacking, gone complete wing back, stuff like that. This is a long old highlight, isn't it? I'm going to cut this down a bit. So now we're getting to the good stuff. No, we're not.
Right, this is the good bit now. So, yeah, I've gone complete wing back. I've gone attacking, all that stuff. Van der Soes is getting forward. We've got some nice one-touch football here. That's lovely. Van der Soes on the left, puts it in for Van Winnen. Bokeela's definitely offside and puts it into the back of the net. And I was like, we've stolen that. For once, an offside goal goes in my favour. And then the following game, PSV scored an offside goal. And we scored quite late on. Just couldn't quite get back into it. And Urbe went off injured there as well, which is a nightmare because he's been performing so well in that advanced playmaker on attack role, and Camachi just wasn't doing it. He's been injured a lot, so he's going to get the chance later because I was going to play Ton Holes. But of course he's got injured. So RKC, so we want to get back to winning ways. This is how the table looks currently. We are 9th. We are in the playoff spots technically. I don't know what's going to go on with them, so let's just keep winning. We're really not far behind sort of 5th place, NAC. So let's just see if we can get in that top 5, and then we're guaranteed. Team for today. We've had so many injuries. Oh, and Tiendali's retiring at the end of the season, so he's getting jogged. So Glenn Bill comes in at right back. We're playing Oza at left back. He's unhappy because I've just failed a promise, but I'm going to give him more game time now and hope he loves me. His contract's up at the end of the season. He's got some good potential. I quite like his stats. I just think he needs some experience, so I'm going to give him that chance. Deckers is still in midfield, so I think he's the one successful promise we've had. Whoever's playing with backboard just isn't quite performing, probably because none of them are centre mids, like actual defensive centre mids, but they're being made to play there. Van der Kust back from injury and amazing, I love him. Ate on the left still, Camachi in the middle, as I said, everyone else is injured, and Bokeela is starting up top. I've sort of been alternating him and Van Pol. On the bench, it's all over the place. So Urbe's injured, this random winger's injured, Ton Holes is injured, which hurts me. Him and Urbe are both out for about 2 months. But let's get into the game. RKC are 13th, so it's probably, we're seeing as the league is always really tight. They're not that far behind us, I don't think. Playing a 4-3-3 as well, as they tend to do. We owe them. We always owe them. I think we've struggled against them historically. So RKC, oh, they're 14th now. Sorry, they've dropped down. But they are 2 points behind us. So, yeah, we've got to keep winning. It's such a big game. And I am nervous because we had such a good run of form, and I was wondering if people were going to start thinking I was cheating offline just to try and progress the save. But no, we just played really well until we came up against the reserve teams. And I just think the reserve teams become really good the longer you go into saves. At least my reserves would anyway. We got a corner though from the Camachi, swings it in. Van Wetten drops it down backboard. Bounces around and Van Wetten puts it into the back of the net. That is not an assist by backboard. That is a joke, but I'll take it. Backboard, I think I said this yesterday when I was recording the last one. I just find myself, I'm in love with that man so much. He looks so average, but he's just such a solid performer. He's so great. I can't ask for any more for him. But the formation's been doing quite well. Ajax, we did steal. I mean, obviously, we stole an equaliser. We didn't deserve it in the first place, and then it was offside as well, so it was double mugging. PSV, we played okay, so I think we look like we're beating the teams we need to be beating, so that's positive. But I just want to make this is the thing. I was nervous about this game because if we don't get back to winning ways, then we're just the same old Oss. And considering that good run at the start of this game, they've been played through. He looked a little on edge, but I think he was just about onside. Yeah, at the start of this game, we were 7 wins, 3 draws. Is it down here? So yeah, it was 7-3-7. So same sort of Oss from most of the season last season until the last 5 or 6 games where we completely just didn't fancy the playoffs in the slightest. We need more wins. Well, because it's so tight, I do think you need less wins in this division compared to another one. So I'm hoping that stays true. It's been a fairly drab game so far, which is great for my first one game an episode thing. I don't know if I'm going to be retaining people's interest for 20 odd minutes because I babble too much. So I've really got to cut it down. And nothing's happening in this one, but I feel like we've not really seen any highlights. I don't know if we're doing that much better. But Camachi with a free kick on the right swings it in. Van Wetten's there. It falls to Direct at the back. He scored an own goal recently. That was good. Peno? No, Direct's just faffing around. An RKC escape down the right. Can we get a tackle in? Deckers is there. Direct now plays it forward for Bokila, who heads it down for Ate on the left. Runs at defence a bit, gives it to Camachi, who needs to start performing because I'm starting to hate him. Backboard out on the right to Van der Kust. Takes on his man, swings it in. No one wants it. Ate's there for another goal on the left. He swings it in now, and Van der Kust is there and scores. I love that partnership. I don't know. I've not done Football Manager with the whole partnerships thing. I don't remember when that came in. I don't think it was FM16. But those two have a partnership. Actually, a couple. I think it was against PSV. Yeah, I changed Ate. In fact, against PSV and Ajax, I changed them to an inside forward on attack. He looked even more threatening, but then we were relying on Van der Sloos from the left to get crosses in, and I don't think we can trust Van der Sloos. He's got good potential. Ooh, we've got a highlight. I was about to pause it to make some changes. Bakila knocks it away. Why haven't you gone for that, Ate? He's gone for it now, but it's a bit late. Yeah, I need the crosses because they rely on each other's crosses. RKC put it just over. Now's a good time to make some changes. They've been threatening, so it's time to shut up shop a bit.
So it's the first game that Mustafa Ozil is actually performing vaguely well, which is nice to see. We're changing those both to what they want to do, which is defend. I mean, what else do you do? Kamachi. I don't really have anyone else to bring on. We could just go for defensive mid, but I worry about changing the formation too much. Tell you what, we're going to bring on Haganars. Him and Bokila can swap around because Bokila can do a bit of attacking mid. We'll stick him on advanced playmaker support, just drop back a bit. What else do you do? And Panis comes on because he's been moaning about a lack of first team football. So despite Van der Kust scoring, he's coming off. Finally, that's probably it. I'm going to leave the last one. I'm just going to change some team instructions. On one of my videos I've edited it, so we speed it up instead of cutting things out. I probably go the same this time. I quite like the speeding up thing.
At least you get to see the tactics. So we've gone counter, we've dropped a bit deeper. We've stopped getting in their faces further up the pitch. Because I feel like we've got quite a solid sort of base now, been okay defensively recently. And backboard's on the ball. I love you, backboard. Bakila played it through and Panis can't quite get there. RKC quite deep though. Hopefully just hoof it to no one, which they do. Here's Bill on the right, gives it infield to Deckers. Hanging around on the ball, plays it wide to Ampanis in a crossing position. He gets in the box. Haganars is there but doesn't do anything. Bokila again with a chance. Bokila to Ate on the edge. Ate plays it through for Ampanis, who puts it into the top left corner. And I think we've got this game won. That's his first ever goal, I think, or his first for us. I don't know whether or not to change it to defensive or just stick with it. I'm going to stick with it. Unless they score, then it becomes a contained job. But for now, We're back to winning ways. We're on counter. Let's leave it. I'm nervous. Why is it going slow? Director's been imposing in the air. Oh yeah, let's hope so. RKC with a free kick, put it short and then put it just over the bar. I don't mind long shots so much. Moose with a goal kick, so it's a highlight straight away. Backboard is up for it with his massive frame. Gives it to Ate into Deckers in the middle. Bakila's now running at the defence, gets tackled. RKC probably another chance to come forward. They've just hoofed it. Direct can't get there. Oh, they put it into the back of the net. Oh, tactic time.
Everyone drops back a little bit. Actually, no, a lot. Backboard, I know you're not defensive mid. This is probably a bad idea. But I don't care. I need this win. I need it desperately. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. So we're going to go direct. We're going to pump it. We're going to contain. We're going to play safer. And that's kind of it, really. And we hope for the best.
I could bring on an actual defensive mid. I don't know why I didn't. I don't want to bring someone new on now. No, just skip it. Just skip it. 4 minutes of added time. Can we hold on? It's just disappearing. At a deep free kick. Puts it into the box. We've got about 7 players around the ball there and they've still got their foot on it. But I think that's over. They put it back to the keeper. Time's up. And that's the end of the game. So we're back to winning ways, which is awesome. I'm so happy with that. I've been telling the team so much recently and passionately, like, that was amazing. And because most of the games I think we're expected to win, everyone's just like, oh, I'm not bothered. But I never really do passionate. So for me, it's new. Yeah, we beat Almy City. They're rock bottom. So yeah, we win that one. We're on to 27 points from 18. Hopefully we don't lose the next game and fall straight back into the symmetry of wins and losses. But yeah, we are 8th. And it's so tight. To 5th is 4 points. And at the moment, teams that are top 4th and 5th can't qualify. So in terms of actual teams in the league that can do anything, we're 4th. But it's still so tight. 2 results can put you all the way down to 16th really easily. So I did say that I was going to bring you Groningen, which I might do. We'll praise Ate. You're a lad. I love you. Oh, he doesn't love me. Ooh, bit of a bitch was Ate there. Okay, so I've just looked at the schedule. I've got a massive grin on my face and it's going to be really apparent why in a second. So playing Yongaz next and then Helmond. I don't know where they are. So Yongaz are 18th and Helmond are 6th. So that's big in terms of teams around us. But in addition, right, this is so stupid. Second period, Young Ajax top. Obviously they can't qualify. We are 2nd. So at the moment we are almost going to guarantee ourselves a playoff spot. If we win our next 2 games, it's guaranteed. Our goal difference isn't great, so we've got to win them. But obviously, in terms of the league overall, it'd be great to win against Helmond. But if we win both these games, then all of a sudden, we've guaranteed that spot. So, the reason FC Eindhoven are appearing on that, by the way, is because they are top currently of the league, technically. So, that's why they're there as a playoff spot as well. So, I will bring you Helmond, and then I'll bring you Groningen. So, one game episodes are bringing things in together nicely. Hopefully, I've still not spent ages on this, even though I probably have. But if you've enjoyed that, please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll join you for potentially season and maybe even series-defining moment against Helmond. If we win these games, my word, it's huge. But I'll see you again soon, and thanks for watching.